Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, so this is an Andersen patio door on my house, and this particular part here during the winter time or whatever, it's really loose and it actually broke. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that problem. I did have to order a part from Amazon, and this is what the actual part looks like. Like I said, the part I put in there, I did repair basically this little guy here, this metal part detached from that part. So this is, I believe, an Andersen made part that we're going to replace on this door. So again, you will know you have this issue if this completely just keeps spinning around and around and around. You can no longer lock. And this particular door lock system is about $400, and it's the type that you actually have to lift up to engage the lock, and then that's what the side stuff looks like. So I'm just going to show you how to take this apart and replace it. So and we're just going to use hand tools. We're not going to use an actual drill. I'm going to use this thing here to hold all the bolts. And the first part is just want to unscrew this part. I don't like using actual drills because you can easily strip out the screws, and I mean, if you did this for a living and you had to do like hundreds of doors a day, then yeah, use a drill, but these are pretty straightforward. So, took the two bolts out. I'm going to place them in my magnetic holder, although these bolts are not magnetic. This kind of defeats the purpose. And then there's an actual like Allen key part that's underneath this handle, as well as underneath here. So you have to obviously have either an Allen key or an Allen key attachment. We find the one here that fits. Oh, that does not fit. That one seems to fit. And let me detach the camera here so you can see. So that little guy here is where the Allen key goes into. So and of course I grabbed one that did not fit. And here's what the Allen key looks like. It's not squared, it's like an octagon. So there's a little piece that came out. And now this comes off like that. And then here's the bolt right there. So we'll set this aside. And we're going to put this in our tree. Now we're going to do this side. Actually, we don't have to detach that one. So you can just pull that out and then hold the plastic piece on. See that? Okay, and then this part here, you are essentially, this piece here is in like this. So this part of the bolt you're lifting off of that. So you have to, that's why you have to take the handle out. So you have to lift like that. And then, let's see if I can lower this. And then this is what your lock looks like. Let me zoom in there. So this is the part that actually broke off and my lock part was just spinning. And in order to get this out and replace it with this one, we have to remove these two. Now I did use a drill the other day and I kind of stripped them a little bit and they were really, really tight. So we're going to make sure we have a correct bit this time that fits nicely. And then we're going to slowly take those out. Obviously lefty loosey, right? But I wanted to do this with hand tools too, so you don't need to have a drill to do this, but just take your time. The important thing is that you have pieces that fit into for the screws and definitely for the Allen keys. You don't want to strip stuff. And it's very hot today, so the reason I glued this, first of all, the part was not available anywhere, and I didn't want to feel unsafe at night. So here is the part here that we're going to be replacing, and then I actually ended up gluing with some crazy glue this part. It's actually on there really, really well, but you know what happens if you glue it, eventually it's going to break. So now we're going to take our new part here and let's make sure these line up correctly. So here's our old part and this is our new part. And this old part is thicker, so hopefully this new part works. It's definitely thicker. Alright, well, let's take this new part, put it right here. We're gonna make sure that fits in there. Yeah, it turns. It's a little looser. As long as that part fits, that's all that matters. Alright, so this is the brand new part, although it's slightly a little skinnier. And we're going to put this back now. So you guys can see that okay? And while you're screwing this in, you want to hold with your 2 fingers the back part of the lock. So I'm placing these 2 fingers on the back and holding it, and then I'm squeezing it with my thumb so that I have something to screw into. Okay, that's on there nice and tight. And now we're going to let me zoom out here. So we're going to take our entire mechanism, and this part here is going to be going into there. So we want to start it in the unlock position. Like that. And then we want to take our handle and put that back in. Remember to put the plastic part on there. So like this. And then we're going to take our other side and take our Allen key, put it back on our screwdriver. We're taking this plastic piece, putting it in like that. And then there's our Allen key part. So I'm going to put that back on. And we need our little screw that has the Allen key on one end. So this is that part. And I'm going to screw that back in. And then we want to take our actual screwdriver part and put our screws back in, and then we'll test it, make sure it works. So hopefully by watching this video, if you have a door similar to this, it'll save you a lot of money. Like, you don't have to buy the entire lock kit. Alright, this is acting weird. I don't think I'm screwing this into anything. I think I'm a little low, so I'm going to move the plate up a little bit. It's so hard to do this and film at the same time. Tripod's in my way. Alright, that's better. Oh, that broke. That's great. Well, I guess I have to order another screw too, because that thing just broke off. Let me pause the video here. And these screws are a little bent, so I'm going to have to most likely get some replacements. Well, anyways, gives you guys an idea. And as you can see, the lock works perfectly fine. So I'm probably going to go to the hardware store, get some new these screws. The good news is this handle holds on the lock pretty well, even though that's going to be a little loose, but that'll be okay. But yeah, because those the top and bottom screws were bent and this one on the bottom broke off, it's like screwing into the other plate, the back of this. Really strange. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this video saves you some actual money. You don't have to call a locksmith. And this part, like I said, is the model number. And you can type it in Amazon, just Andersen hinged door lock actuator. Or if this piece breaks off of this, you can super glue it, which this one is the super glued one, and it actually worked as well. But I didn't want to rely on that in case, wintertime here in Illinois gets very cold, like below 0, so I didn't want this breaking off in the dead of winter. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hopefully this video saved you guys some money and some aggravation. And as you can see, stuff will just break while you're filming it live. All right, talk to you in the next one.